Hi guys. Hey, everybody's been on my ass and wanted to see a little bit of feller buncher and stuff, but you know, we just got this last year and we ain't been using a whole hell of a lot. We're in pond pecker poles, and let me tell you, this son of a bitch is a pond pecker pole eating little son of a gun now. This son of a bitch is awesome in pond pecker poles, but we're doing some pond pecker poles here. We've been using a machine a bit. We didn't use a lot through the winter last winter because it was kind of a new tool and we didn't know quite how to use it effectively. And we started figuring it out, and we was using some low grade junk to get our feet wet, and feeding our grinder logs and stuff. And here I started throwing them in piles and just topping them. But through the summer, we really got to using a lot in big grade timber, and we're starting to figure it out. And I tell you what, see here, I ain't got my chains on yet. Finally, I ended up getting chains on the front of it, and you know, chaining it up with bear claws and shit, and getting some traction to it to spin on the wood without tearing up tire treads. So, but I mean, there's a bunch of other I'm starting to, you know me, I'm starting to modify it and do some shit to it now. So I'd say over the next 4 or 5 years, it's going to be modified quite a bit from what it was factory. But I tell you what, we're tickled pink with it now. This son of a bitch is the best thing since sliced bread. Been running the solid steel teeth instead of the carbide stuff, so we can resharpen them and shit, and learn to keep my teeth out of the dirt. Talking about fuckering up some teeth, you stick them in the dirt a few times and that'll learn you. But what else? Oh, we first got this thing. Now, we went through some issues. Now, we've had of course, the pins was all decorated, pins and bushings, and we then went through the motor, and Big Dan did, and I think he put some the head gasket, put new head gaskets in it, and ran the rack, new injectors, new feed tubes. It's that Common Rail Cummins. It's got them feed tubes and shit. We redone them once, and then let's see what else. Of course, new thermostat and bullshit. Cleaned out radiator, and even had a few issues earlier on this summer where these guys that had bought this had put that Quadco head on it. There's some dickering in there that fucked up the boom. Well, I had to redo that shit. And what?
Yeah. Man, ain't them babies sweet? Put that on YouTube. What do you think? Them are some fucking meat hooks. Wow.
They come up with a movie for ice road logging.
I was gonna polish him up and get best of show in the buncher class. Well, I'm liking it. Also got the brand new camera on there. It's just showing the sky right now. We'll get that later.
Okay, here's where I had to fix that cross tube, where you can see a little bit of welded on there, where they mounted the Quadco head. They didn't put stoppers in to stop it from tilting too far. And I put them little blocks in there right there. You see them. But the damage had done been done. It gored that tube, and I had to put them strips on there. And of course, I was showing here in the corners where I radius the welds to keep the starting to crack there in the corners. But that hadn't been an issue that showed surface back up yet, so that's good. And here she is, all loaded up and ready to go. Man, ain't she looking good? I'll tell you what, it took a while to get her feet wet, but I mean, it's a bad mamma jamma. I love this sumbitch. Okay, here we are this summer, getting in her first. Now, we's in some flat, gravy ground. We's getting in her first big timber. There's some beech. Look at them big beech. We cut them big beech with this sucker, you know, and And the topping ain't perfect with it, but I'm figuring it out. I'm getting better at it. But she can cut some big old stuff, but you gotta just get used to it. There's the camera.
Went to dogging on me. So I thought, this on all. Cut a veneer tree with this buncher, and we're gonna see how it goes. If I pull splinters, I'm gonna scream. Alright, here, let's set this up here. See how it goes. Hey, we went clean. I'm gonna hit that tree and go fuck around with my camera. But look at there. I'm gonna figure this son of a buck out one of these days, boys. I mean, it ain't right on the ground, but it's pretty damn good. It'll work. I'm gonna wrap around above this bad boy. I don't know where to put this thing where it'll set still. Son of a fuck. If I could tape it on my head, it'd work better. Yeah, I better shut this off because I gotta get in there and top that good. There we go. We cut a veneer tree with the stack.
I know this wasn't a real good video, but that's about all the footage I have so far on the buncher. I'll start shooting. I'm getting good enough on it now to where I think I'll maybe start doing some videotaping. But that daggone, I didn't want to no better than I was on the son of a bitch. I didn't want to sit there and make a bunch of videos and like of sucking at it and put that on the web. Starting to figure it out. For what we do, I'm digging the shit out of it. I mean, everybody loves it. It ain't just me. It's really changed the way we do things around there. So, and with that machine, yeah, I'm sure there's a tiger deer or something out there that's just super duper, and this sumbitch is kind of just medium pace, but I ran all summer and we had to fix, most of the shit we had to fix was just Dickard stuff from when we got it anyways. But as far as anything new, the only thing new that we had to fix this summer, which we put, I think I've so far put maybe 1,000 hours on it. I ain't put a lot of time on it. But in that amount of time, learning how to run the machine, the only thing I broke was the skylight because I let a piece come down and hit me on the skylight. And the other day I broke my camera, but it was a mounting issue. I got a new camera and I'll get this one rebuilt. I'll fix my mounting issue and then we'll go from there. We think we'll...
Yep. I'm thinking about.
Now what you thinking about? That's a good boy, I tell you. Duncan Punkin's a bad puppy though, ain't he? Huh? Huh? Okay. Working on a bunch of shit this winter. We're gonna have a bunch of fabrication videos before this winter's over, cause yeah, we're really getting started in the shop. We got a bunch of shit. We're doing some shit to the mill. We're gonna build some trailers. Gonna modify some trailers. I think I'll cover a lot of it. So this winter's gonna be pretty damn good. So stay tuned. Sorry this video's a little boring, but I'm in a blah mood. We've been hitting her hard here lately and we're kind of wore down, but things are looking good. We're gonna keep them rolling. See y'all. Thanks everybody and all new subscribers. Thanks for subscribing. And if you've lasted to this point and you're still watching this video, you like it. So hit the like button. Don't click off here till you hit the like button. If you've made it to this point. Because if you hate this video, you didn't make it to this point. And why am I still talking? Fuck it. Yeah. Want some milk? Yeah. Drinking milk. I tell you, when you first come home, you need 2 shots of Jack. And then after you eat your supper, you need to get you a big old tall glass of milk. Ain't that good? Now keep running this buncher, I'm gonna blow up like a big old sow anyways.